Antonio!
That's what I want. Having water. Had I?
Can you sit? You have water in your hand. And it's recording, so.
Oh.
You see you eating. You have a hole in your mouth? Oh my god.
Every person could be you though.
Hi everyone, it's Ms.Milkywayy here. And I have a guest with me.
Antonio.
Why you got, y'all, I have my cousin with me here today. And actually he's a stranger, but that's cool too. In today's video, by the title of the video or whatever I decide to call it at this point, we are going to be discussing about Riverdale season 2. Hence my Riverdale background. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be discussing how we felt, our thoughts. Did we like the characters, the storylines, everything about Riverdale season 2. We gonna talk about it in this video. Anyways, guys, without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. Okay, Antonio, so how did you feel about season 2? Speak!
So, I feel like they could have made a whole season with the last 2 episodes. Yeah, and I feel like Chick was a waste of time.
How was he a waste of time?
He did nothing. All he did was creep them out.
I feel like Chick's place in this season, I feel like actually he did have a point. Because because you know how he had that blonde, how he had his blonde hair?
Yeah.
Right? So Alice says that she had a son, but did we ever see her real son in the season? Cause she was like, oh my god, I closed the door on my own son and now he's dead. I don't know. Oh guys, I don't know. Did we ever see him? I can't remember. Let me know if we did see him in the season. But this whole season, Alice.
So
I was talking about Chick. I was talking about your
Anyways, I feel like how Betty only suspected him in the last 3 episodes. They could have made that longer. Like all of a sudden he wants to show everybody a video. It was too,
What do you mean?
Like, you know how
spread up the Black Hood reveal?
Yeah. Like nobody knew who the Black Hood was and then poop.
My whole thing is, like I said from the jump, in the last reaction or the one before the last season episode or whatever you want to call it, but I was like, yo, Hal is the Black Hood. A lot of people didn't see it. They didn't see the clues. Like Betty was saying, like, I'm into, like, you know how they call her Nancy Drew and all this stuff. Like, she's into the Nancy Drew coding, all that good stuff. And she was like, I can break this code down because I used to read these, the books or whatever, like, all the time. Obviously, somebody who's involved in her life like that is a Black Hood. Well, her mom, we rule her out because she female. She not that tall. She ain't that buff. She don't have a man structure. Okay? The only other person it could be is her dad. Because at that point, we didn't know her brother.
And I love how they totally did it. Like, if he's the Black Hood, include him in some episodes. He wasn't in, like,
that's the thing. This is how I felt about that too. Like, this whole season was supposed to be about who is Fred's shooter, who was the Black Hood.
Exactly.
I kind of agree. No, I kind of agree with them not doing it every single episode because it would have been very overbearing. We would have been like, okay, wouldn't we know who it is by now? But they kind of wanted to drag it out. But my thing is, they dragged it out too long, included so many fillers and so many storylines that we don't even care about.
And like in the second to last episode, so many stuff happened.
Oh yeah, oh my god, so much stuff happened in that one episode. It was like boom, 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 boom. Wait, did we find out? Wait, that was the episode where Fangs was alive.
Yeah.
When Cheryl joined the Serpents, where the Black Hood was revealed. What else happened?
I think that's when Veronica switched over from Hiram.
My thing is though,
They put.
It wasn't really an issue. because that episode had to be jam-packed because it was only 2 more episodes for this season.
Which is what I'm saying. They could have spread that out throughout the whole season and everybody would have...
Yeah, but then the show would have been done. They have to, it's a drama. It's a teen drama. It has to be kind of spread out. But the way that they chose to spread it out and use those fillers did not work.
Yeah, it didn't.
Like literally people are actually being annoyed. I know some of y'all die-hard Riverdale hardcore fans, y'all just don't see flaws. But people who, we love the show. I don't know about you. I love the show because I love mysteries, but as the show progressed to the ending of the episode, I kind of lose that mystery feeling.
That's another thing. Like, what? There was no black, like for a while, the Black Hood name was not mentioned. I get that, but there was also no mystery. It was just
there's no mystery.
Hiram.
It was okay because also, like I always say, season 2 was supposed to be introducing Hiram. What is his purpose? Because in season 1, Hermione was bigging up her husband. Oh, Hiram launched this. Oh, the lodges. We need to know who Hiram is. Oh, they introduced him. He's doing this for-profit prison. Like, it was dumb to me. I didn't care for Hiram's character. I didn't care for him. And I didn't care for Hermione either. Like, I mean, the ending of the episode where she told Veronica, you know, your dad is doing it. That's when I was like, yes, Hermione, finally you're doing something great. But
she's also playing 2 roles now because
yeah,
she's still working with Hiram, but yet she doesn't agree with him.
But we assume that she's not going to agree with him and that she wouldn't, you know, that she has some plan to come against her husband.
But don't forget the October. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the October surprise was
with
Fred and
affair.
Yeah, that's what I forgot.
Use that against
who? Against who?
Hi, Mom is gonna use that against him. She's like,
use that against Hermione?
Yes.
How? Because he needs Hermione to be in the office as mayor. How would he use that against her?
But I know in season 3 she's gonna try to be like, I don't agree with you, and he's gonna be like, oh well, I guess I'll
like
just,
blackmail.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
I know it's not.
But then
there's nothing at stake anymore. She's already mayor. But look what they did with the last mayor with the
McCoy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they were like, oh, we're gonna tell everybody about your affair with Sheriff.
Yeah.
But my thing is, if he tries to blackmail Hermione, whatchamacallit, it's gonna be towards his downfall. Okay.
He got Archie arrested for something he didn't do. Like he's
yeah, he is, because he's been in the game for a while. And when Archie walked up in the office, I was like, Archie, I get you're trying to like threaten him, but he's been in the game.
Yeah, you can't.
Like,
if I was Archie, and this is why Archie always gets in trouble with this stuff.
Yeah.
He's always telling people he's coming after them.
You don't do that.
You have to have the element of surprise. Like,
I'm gonna make my bones once and for all.
You can't be like, I know what you're doing. I'm calling you out. I can't figure it out right now. When I can't prove it,
that pissed me off.
When I do, I'll get you. Like, I'm like, Archie, one, you can tell Hiram was a little bit threatened by that. He was. Because when he stabbed the knife, Hiram flinched. He flinched. But Hiram is going to conjure up some plan. Like he did. Archie was dumb to leave his fingerprints on that knife in his office. And then he made it clear that I know about the killing of the boy in the forest. That's the boy that they were talking about, right?
Yes.
With Andre, when Andre shot him or something like that. Why would you say that? In his office, he probably got like a mic, and then he probably gonna like chop it up, make it sound like you killed him. You know, like he would do something dumb like that. Before we even talk about what we gonna predict in season 3, I want to talk about the characters we did not see much of in this season. I want to talk about Josie.
Where was she?
Where was she?
She was only in when they got the fake back hood. That's when you started to see her face. And then she disappeared.
We saw her in 3 episodes.
Yeah.
One episode that really surrounded around her was when they were doing the different point of views. Remember that one? And we saw Josie singing in the room, and she thought that Swenson Benson was a Black Hood. All that stuff. I call him Swenson Benson. Yeah. So that's when we really saw Josie. But as the season progressed, I think one of you guys commented saying that how Josie was sick the rest of the season. But I'm like, she's an actor. I don't know how sick she was. I don't know if she was even sick. I didn't do research yet, but I don't know if how sick she was, if she had a cold, if she had surgery. I don't know. If you do know and if she was sick, let me know in the comment section down below. But I'm like, yo, they completely blocked her out, and I felt some type of way. Like, I want to see my black woman shine. Like,
and the thing is, like, they totally breezed over how, you know, when the mom showed them the picture she drew of Josie and then like the pig's heart, that was like a 5-minute thing and they just got over it.
That was a good creepy storyline. That part when I saw Cheryl drawing Josie, I was like, the heck, they could have kept that going. The next episode they dismissed it.
She's just like, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. And then that was the end of it.
They dismissed it.
Like, if somebody sent me
a pig's heart,
don't tell me, oh sorry.
Exactly. And they're always so quick to reconcile. I have no issue with reconciliation, but like, not in that case. Let's talk it out. I want to know your motives, like, what's going on. Also too, Josie, her character is great. I think she's really great. She can sing, first of all. I'm talking about the actor now, the person that acts as Josie. She can sing her butt off. She can dress. Her hair is popping. Her skin is amazing. But talking about Josie now, the character, her character is great. I just felt like there was no development for her. Then at the ending of the episode, I mean, they always bring her in to sing and do all this stuff. Like the Pussycats too. We don't even know. Really? They will always make weird, sporadic appearances. I mean, they're not supposed to be the important people, but at least exactly. Like, I think they're trying to make Reggie more prominent in the seasons now, which is I'm totally cool with. But if you want to make Reggie prominent, do the same for the Pussycats or whatever you want to do. But I have an issue too. On the Riverdale poster, why put Josie on the poster if she's not gonna be in the episodes? How that make any sense? I read a whole article about them saying that Cheryl barely got any time to shine. Yeah,
she got kidnapped and everything.
I'm like, she didn't get any time to shine. I'm like, what about Josie? Where's Josie's article? Let me know if she's sick before I start bashing the writers or anything. I'm not bashing, by the way. I'm just giving my point of view. But let me know if Josie was really sick and why she didn't do any of the episodes. But I just felt like they neglected her and her character.
And they need to introduce whoever Jughead's sister is or whatever.
No, I think it's going to be introduced.
Yeah, because they keep on talking about her. But
Jelly Bean and the mom. And FP said, we're leaving town. We're going to go see Jelly Bean. They keep... My thing is, why would they talk about it if they're not going to put it in?
Yeah, they keep...
And another thing too, we're going to talk about Alice's son in a while. Her real son in a while. But let me wrap the whole Josie thing up. But yeah, I feel like they neglected her. I hope we see more of her in season 3. I really do, because now she's going out. Apparently she's going out with Reggie now. They didn't even make that clear. Yeah, like remember in some while back in the episodes when they were doing some community service and Josie and Reggie was flirting. Oh, yeah. The best scene ever. I was like, oh, they're so cute. Reggie's cute, by the way. Yeah, he's cute. But they were flirting and stuff. And then the last ending of the episode, you just see Reggie like chilling with Josie, like. So I'm guessing they go out now, and then he was smiling at her when she was singing the song or whatever. So I'm guessing they go out now, which I'm cool with. But it wasn't even addressed. I mean, they don't have to address every single part, but
I didn't know they did at all. Another thing is the Ethel situation.
Oh yeah, y'all. Right now we just trying to remember everything. It's not no sequence. So if we just gonna be speaking about everything, there's no sequence here in this video. But yeah, Ethel, that girl was crazy. I was like, ooh. I know she couldn't be the Black Hood,
but
she. My thing in the first season. Oh, okay. I'm remembering characters now. Remember Chuck?
I actually don't.
The black guy.
Oh yeah.
Maple syrup. Yeah. They brought him in.
Oh yeah.
And then he's gone. Bring him in and he's gone.
I was so... Oh yeah, when he decided he wants to be a good guy.
Yeah, he wants to change. Which I'm fine with.
So... If you're not gonna use him, why do that? That was so unnecessary.
Hopefully we see him again.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna like sabotage it or something. I was waiting for something.
Nah, we just see him come for the musical as this good guy now. Like, but before we even talk about him, let's talk about Ethel. Ethel, in the first season, she was trying to get back Chuck for the whole maple syrup nonsense he was doing. We were like, okay, this poor little girl. I don't remember what Hiram did to her dad. Cause I guess they had some like beef going on. Maybe I think he cost her dad the job. Or, I don't know.
I don't think he has a job. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but
I think her dad got arrested for something Hiram did.
Oh, maybe he was working for Hiram. I think he was working for Hiram.
And
he probably just took the blame.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Veronica and Ethel weren't on the same page. So that's what happened with Ethel in season 1. But in season 2, we started to see another side of Ethel. Where did we really start seeing her? Was it around the music?
Around the election.
Oh, no.
Yeah, before, musical time.
No?
Yes. When she got mad that Cheryl got the part. And she did.
That was the musical.
Wait, what's talking about first? The election or the musical?
The musical episode?
Yeah.
That was first.
Yes, around that, a little before.
The election and the musical was together.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because that was the episode where they were singing all that stuff and Ethel was trying to, like, no, wait, hold on. No, the election.
Yeah, that's when she had
yes, yes, you're right. It was the election first, then the musical. When they were trying to, yeah. So, yeah, when she found out that Veronica was running for council, and then she was like passing out all these rumors about Veronica and all this stuff. That's when we started seeing her other side. Then in the musical, she was so jealous of Cheryl. Who did the sandbag thing? Was it her?
What?
Remember when it was Cheryl was walking back to her seat and then the sandbag came down?
That was Black Hood. They said it was the Black Hood at least.
But why would they try to kill Cheryl?
Yeah, you remember when they were like, I don't think that was the Black Hood. And again, that's something they skipped. You remember when there was like the Black Hood, fake Black Hood letters, and they were all like, next time.
What are you talking about?
Because you remember the Black Hood letters, they were like,
yeah, I remember that, but
they won't miss. But I know but they said
that was Ethel.
I think that was Ethel.
How did she time that so properly? She was sitting right there.
Exactly.
This is the certain things that we're talking about. Guys, listen, I don't know how you, well, you can say your point of view, but for me, when I watch the show, and any show, I look at everything. I look at everybody's eye roll. I look to see who looking at who. I look to see what pictures hanging on the wall. I look because I want to see what's going on so I can create my theory. I don't know if you do the same thing.
I think it was their mistake. I think the people who made the show made a mistake.
They made so much mistakes. They did.
Honestly, if you're gonna, she's trying to like kill Cheryl, but she's sitting right in, you can't be in two places at once.
Exactly, unless you had it timed, but you can't time. You didn't know when Cheryl was gonna get up and be like,
honestly,
sing, like.
That's enough.
Well, unless she wasn't sitting there, but was she?
No, I remember she was on the chair. She was there.
That's one thing that don't make no sense.
I know she's the one who wrote the letters because she can't talk about the principal.
Because the Black Hood did not want to kill Cheryl yet. Not yet, until the very end. But yeah, that happened. Ethel was super jealous of Cheryl because she wanted the part. We really saw Ethel's jealousy, like how she gets when she doesn't get her way. I guess she just wants to be recognized for something because she's been, in the background her whole entire, high school life. And that's not the way to go about it. Jealousy is not the way. Yeah, but we all know that was all Ethel, but we saw her crazy side. Midge and Moose. Let's talk about Midge, because I'm like, these two people, so unnecessary to the storyline. It don't make no sense. Like,
and like, Midge and Moose, like she dies or whatever. All of a sudden, like less than 2 weeks after she dies, you're ready to continue.
Yeah, I'm like, you're grieving your girlfriend, and then you're just like, okay. Like, but my thing is like, the Black Hood was trying to, you know, the Black Hood's theory. We're gonna talk about that to the very end, because his theory is like to get rid of sin. How did Midge and Moose commit sin?
Yeah,
I mean, okay, I get why he would want to kill them, but he's saying he killing them because they remember they were doing the jingle jangle.
Yeah.
And they were
first kill all the serpents, then like
kill everybody.
Cause yeah,
it just don't make no sense to me.
I feel like the Black Hood was more focused on Betty's friends than like actual, like he was focused more on high school life, like Archie's dad, Mrs. Grundy, like
Archie's dad being shot. I don't think that was Betty's dad.
Yeah, I don't care what Archie said. Why would he want him? That's somebody Hiram hired. Because only Hiram would want him.
Remember the October surprise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't care what Archie says.
Well, Archie... Wait, what did Archie say? Because Archie...
That's exactly how season 4 is going to go. Archie's dad and Hal is going to have a conversation in jail. And then he's going to find out that he did not try to kill his father.
Archie's dad?
Archie and...
Hal?
Betty's dad, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because did he say he have to go and speak to him or something like that? But did he already speak to him?
But yeah, no,
he confronted
he
recognized it. Oh, that's him.
But it's not. No, it's not. And he's going to have a conversation.
Because my thing is... No, my only thing is, remember the ending of season... Was it ending of season 1? The person was like snapshotting pictures of Archie.
Yeah.
And everybody... That was the October surprise thing.
No, that was Cheryl. Remember? No, that was season 2.
No, man. Remember the ending of season 1, right?
That's season 2 when Cheryl was looking at Betty and Archie.
No, man. No. It was the ending of season 1. No, season 1 ended with the shot.
Yeah.
No, man.
Oh, was that Stalker's Boy Scout guy?
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about, remember when Archie and Veronica were on the step, they was kissing, whatever, making up for whatever they had happened, and pictures were being taken.
I think that was Cheryl, because she was taking a lot. At least I thought it was Cheryl.
When was Cheryl taking pictures?
Remember, like all throughout, she was stalking Betty them because she I don't know, she was going through that whole phase where she wasn't important. Remember, she took pictures of Betty and Archie kissing. That whole episode, pictures were being taken. That was in season 1.
Oh, that was season 1, you said?
That wasn't.
No, but no. Cheryl saw Betty and Archie kissing because they were down there in front of her house. She was in the window and then she saw, but she wasn't taking pictures. What is you talking about? Somebody else was taking pictures.
I feel like they're not even gonna address that because they like.
It's important. It's important because what I'm about to say is what was talking about. I forgot. We was talking about Oh damn, we were talking about the Black Hood, the person that shot Fred. Yeah, it's important because. Why would
Archie's life?
Oh, actually no. The person that shot Fred could or could not have been Hal. There's two people that could have shot Fred. Either Hiram, because he saw Hermione from the pictures that were being taken. I'm telling you, it was not Cheryl. Somebody
really said to him, like, huh? Oh, by the way, while you were gone, this happened.
Exactly. Yeah. I think he had spies. He just had spies on his family, his daughter. No, it was Hiram because I guess he wanted to see who his daughter was going out with, which was Archie. He wanted to see what his wife was doing. Hiram has people everywhere. People probably... Pops is probably undercover too. Pops is probably... You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. He has people everywhere. But it could have been Hiram had sent somebody in to kill Fred because he saw pictures of his wife and Fred together. Or maybe, wait, I don't know if they addressed it when Hal was saying, oh, I did this killing. Did he say I shoot Fred? No. Because he's saying that he was an adulterer? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he did.
So he did say he shot Fred.
Yeah.
But my thing is, how did he know Fred was there?
They really could have done that way better. They really could have expanded that way better.
What? Like, how would you want them to expand it?
Like... I wouldn't have pinned that on Hal. I would have said, like, if I was them, I would have write it as somebody Hiram hired tried to kill.
And it would make sense because my thing is like, I believe Hiram had people stalking. Remember they were taking pictures. I don't remember which episode. Maybe it was early in season 2, but They were taking pictures, and it would make sense as to why they would know where Fred is at this time to walk up in Pops and shoot. You know what I'm saying? That person looked like they were going to rob Pops. Then they saw suspects and they just shoot Fred. Like, that don't make no sense.
Wow.
If it is how, like he said, because Fred was committing adultery, I can never say that word. Hal was doing the same thing too with Penelope, trying to claim that he's sinless. Like, he don't sin. Like, you're committing a sin killing people. He committed tons of sins. Like, no, he's not. There's no way his actions are excusable.
I know.
Or justifiable.
Next season, the sheriff is going to be a very big problem.
Why do you think so?
Archie, and I know the sheriff is with.
Oh, you talking about Sheriff Mineta?
Yeah, the new one.
Listen. Hold on, we gonna save those hot topics for the end. Let's continue talking about what happened early in the season because everybody's forgetting about stuff. Anywho, the Sugar Man. Remember the Sugar Man whole story, Sugar Man story thing? They caught him. I was really surprised. I was, oh shoot, he over there trying to be like this nice teacher that he doing drugs on the side, like, bruh. I was really surprised, but what else happened that was kind of like unexplainable?
I remember they had that serpent uprising because of the history.
The whole Ghoulies and serpent situation, I think it's so dumb.
It really is.
I mean, they're just... Riverdale is trying to... Well, the writers of Riverdale are trying to promote different things, which I won't really talk about, but they're like having this gang rivalry thing. And where Riverdale is concerned, it's kind of like stupid for me. Between the Ghoulies and the Serpents, like, they fighting over because they lost a drag race, like, you get me? Like, I mean, the Ghoulies were the ones that took care of, they handled the drugs. That's what they did. The Serpents, they just, I don't know what they do. They just be big and bad and fight whoever comes on their turf. That's pretty much it. Oh, remember? Nana Rose. Now let's talk about the Blossom family. Let's talk about them. Nana Rose, they like to make us feel like she creepy, but okay, she is creepy, I'm not gonna lie. But she creepy, but I feel like she knows a lot. She knows, ooh, I'm about to cry cause I'm remembering things. Oh my gosh. That Sisters of Quiet Mercy devil plays. That devil play, let me tell you, Antonio, boy. Everything went on up in that place. Like, so much history. I feel like Riverdale's downfall happened at Sisters of Quiet Mercy. I really do. And all the sin and all the stuff that's going on in that town happened when, remember Nana Rosa was sharing that story about, actually no, let me take it back a little bit further. Remember the black guy that was driving a truck to Greendale, and I think Jughead and Archie was hitchhiked. Yeah. They hitchhiked with him. He was telling them a crazy story about the Riverdale Reaper. Yeah. I knew it was going to come back to play. And I was trying, that's when we were trying to figure out who the Black Hood is. When he said the Riverdale Reaper, I kind of did the math and I'm like, no, this person is old. The Riverdale Reaper is old.
But I feel like we would have known who the Black Hood was if it was correctly told to us. Because you know how they talked about how they killed out the guy's family and now he came back for revenge. Yeah. They kind of left out the whole part, but again, nobody knew, but they kind of left out the whole part about who killed the family. So then... No, they
didn't.
Yes, we didn't know.
They said the Riverdale the Reaper.
Obviously.
We didn't know who.
I meant like identity-wise. And then that would have kind of been like game over. We already know who the Black
Exactly. Not really though.
But I feel like they could have, because we forgot a lot from all the crap that happened in Riverdale. Like, we knew about the janitor or whatever.
I didn't forget. I didn't forget because my thing was, everything that they gave to us, I took it. And I held it because I'm like, why would they show us this? Even though they have flaws in their storylines, but why would they show us this or promote this new storyline if it's not going to come back? And that whole thing when the black guy was talking about Riverdale Reaper, I'm like, yo, this is some deep stuff. what's going on here? Nana Rose is set. The guy killed out Swenson Benson's family. They wanted to get this guy and just stop all the killing. So the guys didn't let her go. But the guys went to go kill that guy and they buried him under that hand tree. That tree is coming back into play. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Don't forget the tree because it's coming back. But yeah, Nana Rosa knows a lot. And I really can't wait to see them use her character because Cheryl's mom and the brother-in-law trying to kill her. I don't know why. No, maybe because is the estate left. The estate is left to her.
Yeah, they're trying to. They want to own everything.
Yeah, they want to own everything. So I don't know if they know what Nana Rose knows, and maybe they don't.
I think they just think she's crazy, so they don't really mind.
And maybe because they see her as like a liability.
Yeah.
So they're like, I don't want anything to do with her.
Because the thing about the whole group of like, I'm gonna say mystery solvers, they don't tell each other anything.
My thing is they discussed everything in season 1 when they were trying to figure out the death of Jason. They spoke to each other.
Yeah.
This one, no, I kind of felt because everybody was on different stages of their life, so they couldn't really come together. But the characters I really loved in this season was Jughead and Betty.
Yes.
Archie.
Oh my gosh.
Made me upset, y'all. I know he's supposed to be like the main character, like the main,
I forgot
but
he was the main character.
Nah, he really pissed me off. Honestly, guys, don't come for me in the comment section, but I really don't care for KJ Apa. I don't say I don't care for KJ Apa. He acts very well, but what Archie, the character, did made me upset because you're being so naive to Hiram, and I guess he was just trying to be considerate of his girlfriend's father. You know, everybody's trying to please their girl's father.
But
so
but like, look at this. You know how Veronica literally, she told him, you don't want to be in this family business.
Exactly.
His guy was loyal to Hiram. He suspected he killed people countless times. And he went against his own father for this guy.
And that made me upset because I'm like, that's your own father. You want to kill for your father, but you're not showing him no respect.
Honestly.
That made me so upset. Have some respect for your parents. Oh my God. And I was just seeing I called Hiram a devil because I'm like, this guy is showing you the front door, but he's not showing you the back. When you run in trouble, when Archie came into trouble, remember him and Hermione was sitting up on the couch, he was like, that's not my son. They cut blood. They cut blood and the blood joined together. Isn't that supposed to be like some showing of alliance?
Oh my gosh. And Archie was so, Hiram played this guy during the season countless times.
Yeah.
He turned him against his father, and I love how Archie told him, do not tell him about the car. He goes, oh yeah, the first car is kind of a big deal. And this guy,
and he knows the relationship that Archie and Fred share, and Fred adores his son. That's something he wants to share with his son, their first car.
And then
he gave him a nice look in. And then I was like, oh my God, I could have went to the camera and smacked the mess out of Hiram. I was like, Archie, wake up. Seriously.
Honestly. Like,
oh my God.
Archie, like, the whole season, and you gotta be an idiot to not know that this guy's trying to pull.
My thing is, I think, remember in the beginning, Archie was like, I want to be interned by you or intern with you or whatever like that. I was thinking that Archie had a plan. Like, I'm gonna get in deeper so I can know what he's gonna do to this.
I feel like that was his original plan, and then he just got lost.
Yeah, or maybe the writers decided to switch it up. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the thing is, if Archie did not go and threaten Hiram, he could have gone.
Would have gone off.
Yeah, he could have gone right to this. He could have known all the plans that was happening.
Yeah.
But he
could have just went straight to Veronica.
He doesn't have any patience at all.
He doesn't. I feel like that's one of Archie's biggest downfalls. He has no patience. He hears something and he's like, I'ma go. I'm Archie. Yeah. I'ma just use my anger and I'ma just wild out on everybody. Yeah. But it doesn't work. He got arrested. Which is pretty stupid to me, actually. His father got shot. You loved it. You told me you like how they did it. But I'm like, his father got shot at the end of the episode. Now he got arrested. It's always about the Andrews. Always.
I feel like this season, Betty should have been the main focus since it was.
She was though.
She was. Until everything's gonna go right back to Archie now.
Yeah.
I think they should have.
I don't really care about her.
Next season should be all about Jughead and his family stuff.
No, I feel like it's gonna be introduced.
Yeah.
The character I did not also like too was Veronica. I didn't really like her so much. I didn't really like her. I'm sorry.
She's always like throughout the season, if somebody's mad at her, she's gonna try to bite them back.
Yeah.
And
not even that though. I mean, it's just I guess I didn't care for her character. Riverdale would have been fine without her. But I don't know. I just didn't really care. I don't know why I didn't care for her, but I just didn't really sit. I didn't sit right with her. I felt like she was more of a people pleaser.
Yes.
She was the people pleaser, and she, like what you said, she would try to buy their happiness. She would always try to be like, oh, well, before she used to pick up for her dad and her family and all this stuff.
That's another thing. She's trying to, like, every time, like, with the Betty thing, how she found out that, Veronica's father part up. Like, she sat there and tried to solve a mystery with them that she already knew the answer to. With the whole Hiram thing. You know when how she was in on the family business or whatever? Yeah. And then Jughead and Veronica was trying to figure out what his goal was when he was buying all the places. And then they found out that he wanted to control.
Oh, you're talking about when they went to the cabin?
Yeah.
And they were talking. Oh, I remember.
You. And then she sat there and went.
That's why, no, she lost Jughead's trust after that. Because remember at the ending, how she approached Jughead all like, yo, just listen to me. I know I had did some things, but like, I know I think I could figure out a way to get your dad's job back and to take my dad out. She didn't take her dad out, it didn't work, but. Yeah, but no. She was just being really shady. And like, she was in a really conflicting situation, I would say, because from season 1, she was with them, discovering the mysteries. I liked Veronica season 1. But this season, I guess because she got caught up with her family stuff, it just turned me off. And her character and how they developed her, I didn't care for.
And I
didn't care for her. I just didn't. I don't really have anything to say much about her.
Like, I feel like with the whole, her and Jughead, like, supposed to be in a team or whatever, basically, I was confused because they were never, like, only like 2 episodes they were on the same side. Like,
who? Him and Veronica?
Yeah, okay. Like, first, Veronica didn't know what her father was doing. Okay. Archie was in on the business. Mm-hmm. Then that flipped, and then there was this little time when they were both in. And then Veronica goes over and then supports Fred instead of Archie supported him. And then there was a lot of crisscrossing going on, especially on Veronica's part. And that's why I said I felt like she was in a conflicting situation because she was, one, when her dad came to town, she was just trying to be involved. She's the only child. Listen, if she had a sibling, she wouldn't want to get involved. But she was the only child. It was her and her mom at the Pembroke before her father came. She needs attention. Those people, when they get everything, so much material things, all they really need is just attention. They just need somebody to listen to them, just to love them. They don't really need much material things. And that's why I can kind of understand where she's coming from. But she was very conflicted because she's like, yo, I got my friends over here, but each of them going through different things. I'm going through my stuff too. My family life is crazy. I don't know where to stand. I liked you know, when, like, in the beginning of the episodes, when Veronica hated Hiram. Mm-hmm. I liked it. I liked the suspense that her family was gonna do something to her, because those people, they were evil until all of a sudden, oh yeah, we're friends now. Join the family business.
But no, the part, remember at the ending when she really doesn't want anything to do with her family anymore, like legit nothing, and her dad was callously said, no more credit cards. Mm-hmm. You can't even take over any position. I'm taking your third over in the family. I'm taking everything away. Basically, he's taking her life away. She got no money. Wait, did she buy Pops? Yeah, I mean, she'll make money from Pops. Yeah. She'll make money from Pops. Which upset about where Pops had to give away, but that's a different story. But that's your daughter. You so into the whole mobster thing that you don't even see that you got a family that you need to take care of.
And they could have, like, Veronica was done with her father. Her mom was even done with the father. The guy saw somebody come into the house, kill everyone, and then Hyman goes, they go, oh, this is your mess, clean it up.
Yeah.
I was like,
I loved that part.
Yeah.
I loved it so much because, but
the
what?
family, I don't like how, like, this guy came into your house, you risked your life because of your husband's decisions. And then you go back and you still fight with him.
Yeah, and that's why Veronica said to her mother, that's probably the only thing I liked when Veronica said, and that's when I probably like loved her character at that point. I'm tearing up. Okay. But it's the part where she was like, Mom, you know what Daddy is doing.
Yeah.
You know this. But if you're gonna be a part of it, I want nothing to do with it.
But while Mom may volunteer to be your collateral damage, I won't.
You're sitting over there. I always made fun about this with Hermione. If you guys watch my reactions, you know my position with Hermione. The first season, she was all like, "About John, I'm fighting through. I'm like slaying people. I'm collecting bucks. I'm doing this. I'm plus I got my man on my side, Fred. Yeah. This season, she was so submissive to her husband. There's nothing wrong with listening to your husband, but to the point where you don't say squat.
She sat there and did exactly as she was told. And she didn't even agree. Like,
she didn't agree. She sees the stuff that her daughter's going through. That's why at the end of the episode, she told Veronica, you're going to buy the white worm. Go do this. So that's why I was like, yes, Hermione, finally go do something. Third season, I think we're going to kind of see Hermione flourish. And I can't wait. I hope they do her character justice, because I was kind of scared of Hermione in the first season.
I was.
This season, I'm like, is this lady really sitting up in there like she don't got a mouth? She really sitting up in there like she don't know business. She really sitting up in there like, Hermione, wake up. Like, seriously, you got your own daughter telling you, like, Daddy's cold. I didn't want anything to do with it.
Like, she was so clueless.
She wasn't clueless.
She knew what was going on. She just didn't want to.
Another thing too, like,